Imagine discovering that the most romantic monument in the world was built upon a mountain of bodies, that its white marble walls hide macabre secrets few dare to reveal, and that the love story you were told may be one of the greatest lies ever told to humanity. What you are about to discover about the Taj Mahal will completely shatter the image you have of this place. After this video, you will never look at those domes the same way again. Along the banks of the Yamuna River, in the city of Agra, rises one of the most impressive and, as you will soon discover, most disturbing structures in the world, the Taj Mahal. It is not just a monument, but a testimony of love, legends, and dark mysteries that span centuries. But before we reveal the secrets a few people know, let me tell you the official version. Built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth, the Taj Mahal is sold to the world as the greatest symbol of eternal love ever imagined. A beautiful romantic story, perfect for postcards. But what if I told you that every detail of this romantic tale hides something far more sinister? Construction began in 1632 and lasted around 21 years, involving thousands of artisans, sculptors, and architects from India, Persia, Turkey, and Europe. So far, nothing unusual. But what history books don't tell you is the true price of this beauty. Historical records reveal that between 1 and 20,000 workers died during the construction, not from mere accidents, but due to inhuman conditions. Endless work shifts, brutal punishments, and something even more disturbing. Evidence suggests that workers' bodies were deliberately buried in the foundations as part of macabre rituals to bless the monument. But wait, because what comes next is even more shocking. There is a legend that Shah Jahan ordered the hands of the architects to be cut off after the work was completed, so they could never create anything like it again. Although likely exaggerated, extremely strict contracts were imposed, and many of those involved simply disappeared from records after 1653. The chief architect, Ustad Ahmad Lahari, for example, completely vanishes from history after the inauguration. Coincidence? Or did Shah Jahan ensure that the secrets of its construction died with its creators? Every detail of the mausoleum, from the intricate gemstone inlays to the perfect symmetry of its domes and gardens, was designed to represent harmony, eternity, and the connection between life and the afterlife. But modern archaeologists have uncovered something disturbing. Secret chambers never officially opened, human remains found during restorations that the Indian government prefers not to disclose, and underground structures suggesting that the Taj Mahal may have been built upon something much older and much darker. The garden of the Taj Mahal, divided into quadrants with water channels, was inspired by the Islamic vision of paradise, creating an atmosphere of peace and transcendence. But why then do so many visitors report sensations of unexplained discomfort when walking through these gardens at night? Why do night guards refuse to work alone in certain areas of the complex? Although it is world-renowned as a symbol of love, the Taj Mahal also carries profound spiritual and, as we are discovering, supernatural connotations. Its walls and gates are decorated with calligraphy from the Quran, evoking paradise and the afterlife. The minarets and dome reflect perfection and balance, as if every stone was placed to connect the earthly world with the divine. But some occult scholars suggest that this perfect geometry may have been designed for something far beyond aesthetics. But the Taj Mahal is not only about beauty and mystery. Among tourists and local guards, stories circulate that mix curiosity with genuine terror. Night guards claim to have heard not only sounds coming from the crypt where Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal rest, but moans, whispers, and even screams that seem to echo through the centuries. Some report seeing shadowy figures wandering the corridors during nights of the new moon. Maintenance workers speak of tools that disappear and reappear in impossible places, sudden drops in temperature with no explanation, and a constant sensation of being watched by something they cannot see. Some visitors, when exploring the mausoleum at night during special tours, report feeling an intense, almost tangible energy, as if Mumtaz's memory and the love story still roam the site. But others describe something far more disturbing, an oppressive, suffocating presence, as if thousands of souls remain trapped there, crying out for justice. And then we come to the mystery that could change everything you think you know about the Taj Mahal. There is the legend of the Black Taj Mahal. It is said that Shah Jahan planned to build a mirror-image mausoleum of black marble on the opposite bank of the Yamuna River, where he himself would be buried. Although official archaeologists insist that this is only a myth, some remains of structures in Mahtab Bagh continue to feed the fascination and mystery surrounding the Taj Mahal. But here's what they don't want you to know. Archaeological expeditions were blocked by the government whenever attempts were made to excavate these ruins. Documents have vanished from archives, and aerial photographs reveal foundations that suggest something much larger. Why such secrecy? What really lies on the other side of the river that is so dangerous to be revealed? But perhaps the most disturbing mystery is the controversial theory of Professor P.N. Oak, who suggested that the Taj Mahal was built over a pre-existing Hindu temple. Although fiercely contested by the archaeological establishment, Oak presented intriguing evidence. Hindu symbols discreetly incorporated into Islamic decoration, architectural elements that make little sense in the Mughal context, and, more disturbingly, references in ancient texts to a temple dedicated to Shiva exactly where the Taj Mahal was built. If this is true, it means Shah Jahan not only built a mausoleum, but desecrated a sacred site, destroying a millennia-old temple to erect his monument to ego. Could this explain the restless presences so often reported? The conflicting energies sensed by more sensitive visitors? Even today, strange curiosities disturb researchers. The marble changes color with the light of the day and moon, creating an almost supernatural visual effect. But why do these changes sometimes reveal reddish stains resembling blood? Why do cameras so often capture glowing anomalies invisible to the naked eye? Every architectural detail is so precise it seems to defy mathematics itself. But this perfection also creates disturbing acoustic effects. Whispers amplified in certain areas, echoes lasting longer than they should, and sound frequencies that cause inexplicable discomfort for many visitors. And as you walk through the gardens with the water reflecting the dome, it's easy to understand why so many people claim to feel something beyond the physical, a connection that transcends rational comprehension. But is this connection always positive, or is something darker trying to communicate through its apparent beauty? Recently uncovered documents reveal something unsettling. The Mughal dynasty entered decline right after the completion of the Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan was betrayed by his son, spending 8 years imprisoned, forced to look upon his masterpiece through prison bars. Coincidence? Or did the Taj Mahal bring a curse? Aurangzeb, despite all his power, never matched his father's glory and died isolated and paranoid. His successors were even weaker, and the Mughal Empire quickly crumbled. It is as if the construction of the Taj Mahal drained not only the empire's wealth, but also its very lifeblood. So what is the truth about the Taj Mahal? Is it truly a monument to eternal love, or something far more complex and unsettling? A place where beauty and horror coexist, where thousands of souls may remain eternally trapped, where ancient secrets were buried beneath snow-white marble? Perhaps the true story of the Taj Mahal is not about eternal love, but about how the powerful use beauty to conceal atrocities, how they build artificial paradises upon mountains of suffering. And perhaps that makes it even more fascinating and terrifying. If you are enjoying this journey through the dark secrets of the Taj Mahal, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to Sacred Roots, and if you made it this far, comment Eternal Light to show that you had the courage to explore every mystery with us. The Taj Mahal is not just a mausoleum or a work of art. It is a place where love, spirituality, and dark mystery meet. A portal to stories that defy time and invite us to question everything about life, death, and eternity. Amid white marble, perfect gardens, and legends that span centuries, the Taj Mahal remains one of the most enigmatic and possibly most haunted places on the planet, reminding us that sometimes the most dazzling beauty hides the most disturbing truths. After knowing all this, do you still see the Taj Mahal as a symbol of love? Or do you finally see the dark truth that has been hidden for centuries? Leave your opinion in the comments.